Shalom, shalom. Peace, Israel. It's Brother Zaquan from Prophets in Babylon Camp down here in Tampa, Florida. I'd like to give all glory, honor, and praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, or HaHaKodesh. Double honors to the elders and apostles, of great millstone teacher with wealth, and peace and salutations to the hopeful that scattered abroad. All right, as you can see from the opening clip, from the opening video, man, I believe it was 3 or 4 kids. They died because they ran off on a plug, man. 2/3 degenerate niggard shit, man. Kids died and lost their life because they wanted to run off from somebody. They wanted to steal from somebody. And just quote this, the scripture says, thou shalt not, steal, and thou shalt not kill, even those that right there alone, that saves many lives. Okay. Following the scripts and the ways of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai is life. Following the ways of Esau in this world is death. Okay. And you best believe that Jake didn't get running off from the plug from the Lord. Okay. You got that from the world. You got that from 2/3 niggards and Esau, man. Running off, stealing. Okay. So I want to hop in and grab this, touching up on this. And I believe this happened earlier within the year. And I just seen the video today, but from looking at the date, what I seen, I believe this happened earlier in the year. All right, so I'll hop into it. Ecclesiastes 8 and 11 says, because sentence against an evil work is not executed speedily, therefore the heart goes into the law, which means your mind of the sons of men is fully set in them to do evil. Right. Now those kids, because they knew, the Lord wasn't going to judge them instantly. Oh, man, if we run off on him, ain't nothing going to happen to us, man. We going to be good. Ain't shit going to happen, because sentence against an evil work is not executed speedily, meaning that you ain't just going to get judged for it, boom, right, instantly. As soon as you do the bad deed. It says, therefore the heart also going into the mind of the sons, going into these young men out here, okay, of the sons of men is fully set in them to do evil. All right, that's why you got the 2/3 out here. They worry about Glocks with switches. They worried about being a gang banger that they could be, just degenerate stuff, man. So, and just goes to show you the scripts are to the T. All right, the scripts are very to the T, and those kids, they all died, and that brought me to the next piece of I was just thinking, like, man, like the Lord is serious, because the Lord executing judgment the same day that this happened, that the kids stole from these people, man. Now the backstory was these kids, they ran off on their plug, and I guess they stole over $16,000 from them, and the kids went on a shopping spree in the same city that same day. All right, and if you see in the video, I guess the people, they wanted their get back, and they knew where the people were going to be at. They were all in the van hiding out. Once they noticed that the kids walked by with all the bags and stuff that they just bought, they was like, yep, that's them, those are Target, and they hopped out. They was hitting them kids with switches and stuff, man. 3 or 4 men hop out of the car, shooting pistols with switches on it, man. It sounded like just ARs, okay? So that was swift judgment, man. That was planned, premeditated. They knew what they wanted to do, okay? Just the book of Job, chapter 4 and verse 7. Remember, I pray thee, whoever perished being innocent. It's a question mark at the end. Who? You don't die just by being the best person you could be for your Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, a goody two shoes. Oh, yeah, he just died, He was innocent though, but yeah, he just died. No, don't work like that. For the wages of sin is death. Okay? When you keep sinning, when you keep sinning, all right, and the Lord, it gets to the Lord, and the Lord's just like, he just gonna keep sinning. He no remorse. He don't give a damn. All right, execute that judgment, man. Bring him up here. He don't need put him to rest. If we don't put him to rest now, he just gonna destroy himself. Put him to rest. Come on, bring him back. It says, or where were the righteous cut off? It's a question. So are the righteous gonna be cut off? No. All right. But has anybody ever perished being innocent? No. All right. If you died, the wages of sin is death. Now we understand that you can also, get to an old age. What I'm saying, like brothers in the truth. We understand you can get to a certain age. You did the work your whole life for Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. You pass away of natural causes. The Lord just required to put you to rest. That's not saying that brother died and he was wicked. Nah, it don't work like that. But I also want to grab this too in Exodus 22. I'm gonna get verse 18 because you have to understand these kids, they weren't innocent, man. You running off on the plug, you running off on this. When people the quote running off on the plug, when the plug is coming up to you, you know, you're expecting them to have the product that you're looking for, some money on them, you know. Maybe if you're a real 2/3 degenerate baby, you know, you think about, man, I could rob him if he got a gun, I could take his gun off him, you know. This is how people think for real. Okay? But Exodus 22:18, thou shalt not suffer a witch to live, right? Okay. If you have a plug, you have somebody who's supposed to be your plug, that's your supplier. Okay. 9 times out of 10 you're doing witchcraft, and the Lord said he should suffer not a witch to live. It's crazy because the Lord executed that judgment the same day, just like that rapper BTB Savage who died. The Lord executed judgment 66 minutes after the man did some very wicked things. Okay. So it just goes to show you that the Lord he's to the T. The Lord is not playing out here. Okay. And it also goes into these men too. James 2:13. But we also understand that, you know, this is going to Esau. But I'm gonna use it for the point of this video for those men who killed those children, man. James 2:13. For he shall have judgment, for he shall have judgment without mercy that have showed no mercy. And mercy rejoices against judgment. Okay. So those men who killed those kids, also be like I said, let me grab that point to clarify, you know, it's going to Esau. You know, because Esau raped, robbed, and pillaged our people. He showed no mercy, none. So the Lord's not going to have no mercy on him. But the point of me grabbing this is to show, you know, the man, those men who ran out on those kids, man. You also have to understand, you know, even though things might have went left, however it went, those are still children. Okay, the Lord obviously ordained that, you know, but you showed those children no mercy over some money and some little bullshit, you know. So the Lord gonna show you no mercy. Like I said, ultimately the Lord set it up. Your spirit probably how about Shemi outside, you know, but this is real life. You know, you live by the sword, you die by the sword. Okay, so those men's times coming. You know, the Lord used them to execute that judgment. Now it's about to be judgment executed on them for executing judgment. You know, the Lord is cold. And that's why the Lord is to be feared. Okay. Ecclesiasticus 39:28. There be spirits that are created for vengeance, spirits that are created for, you know, how people say in this world, get back. Okay, an eye for an eye, which in their fury lay on sore strokes. In the time of destruction, they pour out their force and appease the wrath of him that made him. And appease goes into please. Okay, so the Lord is the one who sent these spirits out here, man. The Lord is the one who sent the spirit out here, the death angel, to execute judgment on those kids, man. And with that happening, the Lord was pleased. Okay, this is why you must understand who you're serving, and you must understand who the true power that is to be. You must understand who Yahweh Shemi Havashai is. Okay, the Lord is not some just fairy tale white man with long hair, blue eyes, come back there with hugs and kisses. No, the Lord is a man of war, a so-called black man. Okay, as stated in Revelation, as described in Revelation, the Lord is a so-called black man and a man of war. Okay, the Lord ain't some goody two shoes. You know that's just all about love. You know, the Lord is an austere man, a real man. Okay, it says, and appease the wrath of him that made him. You know, so that very, it pleased the Lord. You know, to the naked eye, you know, even man understand not judgment. You know, so you know anybody that's you like, oh my God, what happened to? Why would you shoot those kids? Oh, they didn't do anything. No, man, cut it out. You gotta understand judgment. Understand who is in control. Understand who is in control of the judgment on both sides. Who's in control of this story, man. Okay, I'm gonna end it off on here. 1 Timothy 6:10. For the love of money is the root of all evil, right? And these kids, they knew that their plug, whoever it was gonna have either their supply that they were looking for, or some cash or something on them. Okay, but the point is they stole 16,000 from these people, man, which caused them to spin the block again and kill all of them. It says, for the love of money is the root of all evil, okay? Which while some covered it after, they have erred from the faith and pierced themselves through with many sorrows, right? Okay, and them kids, they pierced themselves through with many sorrows. You know, they ain't think, oh, yeah, we're going to run off on them. We're going to go shopping. We about to go flags. We about to go do this and the third. No, judgment was executed just like that. And that happened all because y'all had the love of money, man. You had the love of Yahweh Shai. You were serving Mammon. You weren't serving Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. Okay? But Yahweh thought the point was made. I'll play back the video, at the end of this. I'm going to close out the way I opened up by giving all glory, all our praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Raha HaKodash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, teachable well, and peace and salutations to the hopeful. Let's get it, bro. Till next time, I do say Shalom and the Baba Ball. Soon.